Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make my card sketch number 141. This was the template. Let me show you this. What's nice with the card sketches is that you can design them to go either way or any way you want. So it's such a fun card sketch, and this is my sample that I first did that I posted on Monday with the template. So cute, using the brand new black glitter paper and the Have a Hoot stamp set, which I love. And then I thought I would make this one in a Christmas version using the same stamp set. But isn't it cute? Same card design, but we're just changing it up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So let me give you all the measurements. We're going to start with these little squares. The real red, you're going to need 3 squares cut at 1.5 by 1.5. And then the Whisper White is 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. Going to need 3 of those. And then for the greeting, I stamped the greeting first, and then I cut it down, and it ended up being 1 by 2. And then the real red is cut at 1 1/8 by 2 1/8. And then another piece of the Whisper White, which is cut at 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, so that's the greeting right here on the front. Right here. But I will say that it's kind of hard to line that up center. So first stamp it and then hand cut it out, and it should be about 1 by 2. Okay. And then the brass foil sheet, which is beautiful. This piece is cut at 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. That's going to go right on the bottom of this layer here. And then the Whisper White is cut at 2.5 by 4. And then the designer paper, which is called the Heartwarming Hugs, this piece is cut at 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do some stamping first. So this is the stamp set, Have a Hoot, and it also comes in a bundle with the Pika Hoot dies. So cute. But we're just using the stamp set today. So these are the images. You might remember the little mini, I think it was the mini cube card that we made, and the little squares that were so tiny. And it's the same idea. We're just going to stamp, even though the image is bigger than the square, it will still fit in the square. It's just not going to be the whole image. Okay, let me grab some scrap. Okay, so I'm just going to use this piece of basic black just so that I can see the Whisper White squares to stamp. Okay, let me grab my Memento ink. We're going to use the Stampin' Blends, so that's why we're using the Memento ink. All right, so we're going to stamp the 2 lovebirds underneath the mistletoe. I don't really need the mistletoe. I just want the 2 owls. Okay, so we're just going to kind of look at the image and then stamp it. And then that's what that looks like. That looks actually pretty good. Doesn't always turn out that way, but practice makes perfect, right? So this one's with the present. Just kind of centering that. That one actually looks really good. We're like 2 out of 3 now. We're doing good. All right, so now this one is a larger one. So this is like whatever owls you get, and this one is just going to be still adorable. So I'm just going to go ahead and just ink up the whole image and then just kind of center it. Like that. Oh, look how cute. Aren't they adorable? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and color one with you, but I went ahead and already did them. So I'm just going to show you what I did, all right? So let me grab my Stampin' Blends. Okay, so these are the colors. I'm going to use the Crumb Cake in the combo. I'm going to use both colors. The Real Red Light, the Daffodil Light, the Pool Party Light, and then the Granny Apple Green Light. This is the Wink of Stella. We're also going to use that. I'm going to start with my Crumb Cake, and I'm going to use the bullet tip, the fine tip end, and I'm just going to outline the owls. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to outline the owls with the dark Crumb Cake, and then also kind of highlight the feathers on his body. That looks actually pretty good. And then I'm going to color the branch that they're sitting on with the Crumb Cake dark. Okay, then I'm going to take the light. I'm just going to color in the owl. pretty cute. And then we're going to take, there is a little tiny bit of the mistletoe, so I'm going to take the granny apple green, but I did also use the granny apple green on the present. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use the granny apple green above for the mistletoe. Sometimes it gets in there, sometimes it doesn't. And then I'm going to take the daffodil light and I'm going to color in his eyes and his little beak there. And then I would color in the eyes of the little one too. And then the real red is used for their Santa hats on the small one here. And then also the little stripe on the present. Okay. And then the pool party, you guys know I like to outline the image just to make it pop. Okay. And then what I did is I just layered this onto the real red to the 1.5 square of the real red, just like that. Isn't it cute? So sweet. All right, so now let's grab our card base. And here's the other ones that I did already color. So here's the one with the present, and then the one we just colored. And then here's the grouping of the owls sitting on the branch. And then also the owl I want for Christmas is you. Little pun there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our card together now. So we're just going to attach our designer paper to the Whisper White. This is pretty side too, the green showing. Love it. Okay, so then we're going to take our brass foil sheet. Put this onto the card here. Probably right about there. And then this is going to go on top of that. Right about there. Remember, you're going to need some space down here to put our little owls. Right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these all on dimensionals. Okay, so the one I want in the center is the one with the present. So I'm going to go ahead and put him on first. What I like to do with the first one is I put it right in the center. At least I try to get it in the center. Nope, that's a little bit too far over. Right about there. And then the other two will just go right on either side of the owl. That looks really cute. Then we're just putting on the greeting as last. Right up here. And there's your card sketch number 141. Isn't it cute? And here's the other one. So adorable. And then of course here's the cute little Halloween one. Love it. And then also, can you tell the background I used the cobwebs embossing folder. Love that. And then once again, here's the card sketch. So once again, the card sketches are to inspire you to get stamping and to get creative with your stamps. And I do the templates in a neutral color so it keeps the design element out of it. And that's where you come in. So you take the template and you use whatever stamp set, designer paper, color cardstock, whatever you want to use for the card sketch. And I post a new card sketch every Monday on my blog. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.